Hello and welcome to Home by Design. It's Loretta and I'm looking forward to sharing another light reflection on creating a home to love. My thoughts about the home originate from an extensive background in interior design, with the knowledge that great design principles support great outcomes as they relate to creating a home to love. My driving passion and motivation in creating this podcast is that I believe that it's in the heart of every woman to create a home to love. Our topic today will focus on knowing your season of life and learning how to make wise decisions in prioritizing your focus in such a way that complements the seasons that you are currently in. Knowing your season will also help simplify your life, relieve unnecessary stress, and while streamlining and uncomplicating your daily life. So many women struggle with what I call a superwoman mentality. We honestly believe that we can manage to keep life running smoothly during pursuit of our dreams for career, relationship, marriage, children, and a home to manage. And I was not immune to this pursuit until I hit the wall of doing a ton of activity and yet accomplishing little. Not wanting to admit that it was becoming increasingly difficult to manage a demanding career, a marriage, 3 children, and house cleaning and all the errands that go with sustaining family life. Remember this famous saying about life from the Forrest Gump movie? Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Well, although this saying holds a lot of truth, I would like to introduce a wiser way to deal with life once you know the get that you need to deal with. When you find yourself in the get season, it's the perfect time to know your season and to make the appropriate adjustments that will honor the season that you are in. So here goes. This is my version of how to deal with life. Life is like an 8-spoked wheel, and we can know what and how to maximize our effectiveness in each season of life. Imagine with me a wheel divided in 8 equal parts by the spokes, with the hub in the center and an outer rim holding the parts together. Each eighth represents a category of life. And for the sake of illustration, I've named the categories as follows, or feel free to name your own. I have relationships, family, children, career, home management, financial, fitness, and hobbies. These 8 categories of life all connect to the hub that holds everything together, like an anchor that supplies strength to the parts of life I just mentioned. Wisdom comes in knowing your limitations and determining which spokes of the wheel are to be focused on in the present season of life you're in. For me, the hub represents my anchor in God, who is all wise. He is the wisdom giver to all who would ask of him. Earthly wisdom is limited, naturally, because no one human being can know the ins and outs of life like God can. But we can ask for his guidance. So over the next several podcasts, I'd like to talk about the hows and whys we can achieve a clearer picture of not only determining what season of life that we're in, but also how to place priority on which areas of life we need to focus on to be the most successful in each season of our lives. Now, you might be wondering, how does this all relate to interior design? Well, stage of life is one of the most important design elements applied to designing a home that complements the way a family lives in their home and how it needs to function to meet their needs. It all begins with prioritizing. There's so much more on this topic on my design blog, so feel free at any time to take a look at alightreflection.com. But as I sign off today, I would like to leave you with this wisdom word to think about from the book of James. If any of you lacks wisdom, Let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. What a promise to lean on. Remember, our home is by design. It's intentional. So until next time, enjoy your home, enjoy your family, and take the time to enjoy a cup of tea.